deputies.
Once things get as bad as I think they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos 1. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there. I know there is. I just can't see it. But it sees me. I can feel it. Hate us. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or you will soon.
Terraforming Mars. I've read that before. So this is Alex's room. An exercise machine. Treadmill that he probably didn't use too much. Got his own little kitchen. Very nice, very nice. Get in here, really. Udon noodles, Sky King pomegranate, crispy fritters. Noodles. Food. A lot of food. For me to eat. Alright, stop. 0 point something. Alright, let's look at the scopes that we have. 0 point. Okay. Cyclolytic converter. When the psi meter is empty, powers will consume health instead, but an increased rate. No thanks. 0 point psi. You have a chance to cast a psi for free. I have this one twice. Yeah. Not interested. I'm happy with the ones that I have. Suit chipsets, which I got those maxed. Last chance. Core V1. Blows that would otherwise kill you will leave you with 1 health instead. Ooh. You know what? I think I need that one. Okay, we're gonna take this one off and put this one in instead. Resistance to electrical damage, EMP, shielding. Battery optimizer, radiation shielding, and leverage assist, which, I don't know, I don't need leverage assist. That one would be better. Heavy gear. Alright. I have 10 neuromods, so I could get something. But right now, let's look around my brother's quarters. Book 6, Dark Star Rising. Did I read this one already? Okay, I'm gonna read it because I can't remember if I did or not. Book 6, Dark Star Rising. The three sons of Bel-Kalar were melting into one another in the sky, twisting in their death throes as the Dark Star anomaly devoured them with disconcerting alacrity. Trevor had managed to navigate the deadly debris whirling about the anomaly and crash land Empress Tourmaline's Royal Raptor cruiser at the base of Mount Muhul, the synthetic geopyramid, which they were now surmounting. They stood panting beside a synth-stone altar, its receptacle pulsing with crimson light. "One minor detail I left out, Trevor," the Empress said between labored breaths. "We put this into the altar and it devours the anomaly, taking us with it in the process," Trevor replied, a wink in his grim smile. "You knew the whole time?" Trevor wrapped his fingers around hers, both of them now holding the Starbender prism. "I was born for this," Trevor replied, and he pushed the prism into the altar. Two neuromods. Yes, thank you. And please. TranStar Rewards Program. I've read that one before. Okay, it says enter password. LXU. For emails from Hans to Alex, trouble with Ilyushin. "Alex, your chief engineer just sent a flunky down here to install upgraded door sensors. We took the sensors and turned the engineer away. Hudson disassembled one of them and there was something inside. A listening device. What the hell is this about? Recently she tried to request records from Neuromod Division. Volunteer records, Alex. I don't think I can overstate the seriousness of this situation. You need to get a handle on Ilyushin. Hans." From Emma Beatty to Alex Yu. No subject. "Alex, you've made it my duty to keep everyone on this station and good." Okay, I read that before. From Sarah Elazar to Alex Yu. Security footage. "I cannot find any camera footage of Chief Ilyushin leaving Morgan's quarters. It either does not exist or it has been deleted. When questioned, Morgan said it was an engineering matter and does not want it filed with Human Resources. If you want to know more, I suggest you speak to Morgan directly. I will follow up with Chief Ilyushin as ordered." Signed, Chief Elazar. From Sarah Elazar to Alex Yu. Michaela followed up. "In speaking with Chief Ilyushin, she admitted the visit concerned a medical matter and requested the visit not be misconstrued. Upon your orders, I reminded her again, if there has been any change in her relations with Morgan Yu, she would need to notify HR. I consider the matter closed and would prefer such inquiries be left off my duty roster in the future." Signed, Chief Elazar. No files or utilities. So, the chair. Yeah. Let's look at the objective. Search Alex's room in crew quarters. And let's again. Well, first, let's view on map. Okay. So it looks like it's to my right. Data, audio logs. I keep having this dream.
Once things get as bad as I think they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos 1. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there. I know there is. I just can't see it. But it sees me. I can feel it. Hate us. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or you will soon.
I don't see a data tower anywhere in here. Of course, I don't even know what one would look like. But... and the only chair... well, there's the desk chair. And, supposed to be a chair and a data tower near the chair. I can get in the shower. Oh my goodness, I just cannot find it. Okay, I just sat in that chair. There aren't many chairs in here. Ha ha! Okay. I found Alex's escape pod key in his room. I could just leave all this behind now. But I'm not ready to do that. I'm not going to leave. Not now. Not right now. I want... to finish quests. So that's on the exterior. And for this one, I need to go to volunteer quarters and track this cook from the security station in volunteer quarters of the Neuromod division. So that's going back to the Neuromod division. This one takes me to deep storage. And this takes me to the cargo bay to give him the wedding ring. So... now... this is my room. Quick save. Do a quick look around first. This is like my apartment. At the start. With some differences, of course. No closet here. Used plastic tubing. Got some frayed wire, broken cooler fan, frayed wire, frayed wire. Looks like an operator that I've taken apart. No wave transmitter, nice. Neuromod fabrication plan, spare parts, 2 neuromods. Oh, what's this? Optimizer telepathy. Pizza box. Enter password. Memory logs. All right. Let's start at the top.
Calvino, colleague. Won't notice anything wrong. Eidetic memory. Work obsessed. Perfect medical record. No absences.
Danielle.
New entry. Show. Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you. Dislikes Alex more. Need to find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell and a motive operator hack.
What was that last part again? It won't let me do it again. This is insane. I should be able to select it as many times.
New entry. Show. Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you. Dislikes Alex more. Need to find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell, an emotive operator hack. Dio Igwe, one of Alex's hires. Cheap to recruit due to his unpopular stance on psychic phenomena. One of station's best scientists. Introvert. Knows about Tess. Loyal to Alex. Believes your brother and Typhon can save his career.
Okay.
Michaela Ilyushin. Chief engineer. Not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when Tess began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition. Paraplexis. Convenient. False. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss.
But I don't swing that way, so I don't believe it.
Paraplexis. Nerve disorder. Prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos 1. Sarah Elazar. Chief of Security. Not a friend. Knows about the Typhon. Not about your tests, but suspects. Is trustworthy, but doesn't trust Alex. Or you, yet.
It's more a case of the left trying to force homosexuality onto me. You know, of course, if I was playing as a guy, they could have used the same Michaela and said the same thing and it would have been hunky-dory. But because I'm playing a female, they've made me into a lesbian. And I'm not okay with that. They should have made, you know, a Mike instead. And just, if the player selects the female, you just replace Michaela with Mike. It would have been just a little bit more of programming and, you know, everything. They could have done it, but no, they want to push bisexuality. Alright, so is there anything else that I can access here? Emails or anything? Once you get here, you can't seem to go back. You stupid thing. That's all there is. Alright. An account of Fermi's question. Read that before already. I want to read it again. Consider that there are billions of stars in the galaxy like our sun. Many of them far older. Some of these stars will have Earth-like planets. Some of these planets may have developed intelligent life. Some intelligent life may develop interstellar travel. If a civilization began before ours, it seems possible, even probable, that even at the speed of currently envisioned interstellar travel, they could already have the entire galaxy colonized. The problem is, we haven't detected any such civilizations, nor have any contacted us. Why? It's much darker in here than my fake apartment in the original, because in the faker one I had like nice sunshine coming in my windows, and here it's just the deep dark of space. Not even a nice view of the moon. A nice view of the moon would be, well, nice. Instead I have to see an advertisement that says TransStar. Oh, look at that. Family portrait. I noticed that fancy watch on my brother's wrist. I wonder what that is. Ah. Okay. Yeah, let's check up here. Let's check everything. Feud. Can't believe I didn't check the food already. Okay, sink. Now let's check the bathroom. Proxies, agents, and personhood. The Supreme Court is set to weigh in on what could be a groundbreaking decision this term. Can an emulated entity be granted power of attorney? Over the last few decades, the public has become increasingly familiar with artificial helpers. From the personal assistants on their wristwatches, his personal assistant, to the smart home systems that remind you where you put your keys. More recent advances in hybrodic tech and the genius of connectomics, the ability to map the myriad neuronal connections inside a person's brain, have thrust digital doppelgangers squarely into the legal arena. Recently, billionaire Rourke Wallace granted power of attorney not to one of his many estranged family members, but to a robotic facsimile of himself named Ransom. Ransom emulates Mr. Wallace's own reasoning, interests, and to some extent personality quirks, to the point where the two are nearly indistinguishable, at least over the phone. In person, Ransom's molded ceramic and carbon body, while beautiful, make his true nature unmistakable. Needless to say, Mr. Wallace's family is not amused, especially concerning Ransom's decision for how to execute Mr. Wallace's will. Bathroom. Okay. Alright, nothing here. Okay, time to leave. Techno path in there. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.